Joining us now here in studio, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty. She has been following the case very closely. You can see Erin sit up in her seat and just watch every detail in this case. You've been watching
obsessed with it.
Extraordinarily closely. You're an attorney as well. Do we get a verdict on Monday?
Oh, I don't think so. I think Anna's right. I think it could take a while. And let me tell you, this is a very, very difficult deliberation for them. When you read the jury instructions, they're told that they have to look at the intent of the donors. Bunny Mellon, Rachel Bunny Mellon, and Fred Barron. Well, the problem is neither one of them testified. Fred Barron died in 2008, and Bunny Mellon is almost 102. So now they have to go back to the hard evidence and try to figure out what was in their mind. Did they intend these to be gifts that they would have helped John Edwards no matter what? Or was this definitely to affect the election? And what's tough is, you know, all the evidence kind of goes both ways.
And who's been the strongest witness in defining that intent?
Well, you know, it's Andrew Young. I mean, I really think it ultimately is going to come down to whether the jury believes Andrew Young or not. And there are a lot of reasons not to. He got full immunity. There are a lot of reasons for him not to be entirely truthful. He took so much of the money for his house. So I think it really does come down to he was the key witness. And if they believe him, I think John Edwards has a real chance of being convicted. If they don't, now, there's one word I think is going to save John Edwards, the word willfully. Because the way it's defined in the jury instructions is that he had to know what he was doing was against the law. And from the times I sat in the courtroom, I did not hear a lot of evidence about that. Willfully may be the word that saves him.
Can we talk about how this trial was sensational? Regardless. But is this a story of the people who didn't testify in this trial? You mentioned Bunny Mellon isn't testifying. Fred Barron died. Riel Hunter didn't testify. John Edwards didn't testify. So it essentially comes down to Andrew Young.
Well, it really does. And, I mean, there's so many credibility problems with Andrew Young. So, I mean, everybody has a lot at stake here. I think the government has as much at stake here as the senator does.
As an attorney, what's your sense of where the jury's mind is right now and what they're following and what pieces of information have been the best pieces of information to persuade them?
Well, clearly, Anna was right. I think they are definitely going count by count, and they are right now taking a look at the evidence that would indicate what Bunny Mellon was thinking when she gave the money. They seem to be very methodical, but trust me, I've watched so many trials. I will never try to read the minds of jurors. There was one time I was at a trial, and it was divided on racials, half and half, white and black. They went 8 days. We thought, oh, my gosh, they're really divided on racial issues. It turned out they said, no, we got along great the entire time. We're being very careful. So I don't even try to guess what a jury does anymore.
If they deliberate the whole week, Erin, we hope to see you next Saturday as well.
Oh, yeah, I think I'll be there all week. You're right.
We'd like to see you as frequently as possible, Erin.
Thanks. Erin Moriarty, thank you very much.